So, what's your name and how did you do?
My name's Nick Hopper and I came top 8 at Glasgow Regional playing WEbel.
WEbel?
Not just WEbel, WEbel.
Go on then, let's have a look. Any spicy text?
So there's some goo, there's not. And the format that's no one really cares. Played the 4 YUbel cards because you have to. And then the YUbel engine, this card's good. Play 3 of these, play 3 of these, and you play 1 of this. Don't play 2 of that because you don't need 2 unless you're bad. You never need to play 2. It never comes up ever because you've either won or lost by that point. And the Fiendsmith stuff just helps you grind. Good one-off spells. Uno per uno. And then traps. You don't play the other trap. The other trap's good and will charm me, but not good enough, so there's no point playing it. So you just, if you get through a loss, you just.
Which trap are you playing? Sorry, the bunch or the pop?
We play a chamber, which is the one that summons back instead of the pop one because the pop one's good at through a loss, but not good enough so that it matters. Big Fiendsmith package. 3, 1, 1. 2 tractors is a really good extender, but drawing 3 is slightly
I
bricky.
noticed you on 2 tractors. It's really annoying.
It makes drawing Fiendsmith very, very good. Very good. And then the only slightly spicy part I play, so shout out to the world champion Ruben for giving us the idea that I stole from him, is these really good cards.
Busted.
I got shifted out of through loss a couple of times and I just did Fenrir Unicorn Birth Pass, and it's with hand traps, which you'll see these are all hand traps, is generally good enough, just like the Fiendsmith cards. Just playing the same principle. If you draw your engine, it's good. If you get, that's kind of like a plan B. It's okay.
How many hand traps were you playing?
So the list is 53 cards. It is mathematically the correct amount to play, and to fill in the gaps for the big, massive engine, which I think is 38 cards.
How do you work that math out?
I used the hypergeometric calculator.
Okay.
So there was about an 88% chance of opening 1 card starter, plus an extra 15% chance of 2 card combos. Therefore, 103% chance that I don't break, and a 90% chance I draw a hand trap, and a 77% chance that I draw 2 hand traps. And the hand traps I played were this one to stop being through a lost, effect negation, and effect negation. The Azmina cards are really shit in low impact hand traps because they trade badly, so you play them. They're really good against Witch and Deception. The blowout hand trap, which I dropped once today, was shit. But that's because I kept playing against Tenpai.
I don't think Nib's. Yeah, why did you play Nib? I don't think it's too good.
I was expecting more combo decks, a lot more Snake Eye Fire King and stuff, where they don't always go for the Azumina line straight away to put the Omni up. So you catch them in all the places.
The most cuttable?
I'd say the next 4 probably more cuttable than it, but this could have been Ghost Ogre and it would have been just as good, if not better, or DD Crow. On the lines of DD Crow, I thought that the Cash Fiendsmith pile was going to be really popular, and I didn't see any, despite there being about 10 of them around us in round 3, so that was sick. So I played the Full Drake, Druid's Worm, Magnemud. So that's really 6, 9, 12, 15, 19 hand traps in the deck. These are the best hand traps against the Fiendsmith stuff because you can't really fail a Lacrima and stuff like that. It's only good if they start with Moon and you Ash the Requiem, otherwise it's not great. So then that was going to be popular, and these are okay against the Crash cards because they're just bigger, so they're threaten the Fenrir.
19 hand traps, you said?
19 hand traps.
What's the final one?
And the last card in main deck is the one-off Talents, because it's good going first and it's good going second, but you don't want to draw all the time.
Why Talents instead of something like the buy?
I'll get back to that once I talk through my sideboard because there's an explanation for that. But the extra deck's relatively generic. Hand trap wars, I expected loads of hand traps, which actually wasn't that popular today. So you play 3 Phantom. There's 1 flex spot in the extra deck, I think, and it's Phantom, the 3rd Phantom. I played Aerial Eater and Neck Grip for combos. You need this for the big board combo, otherwise you just doesn't really come much. And then Aerial Eater has to get you into a full combo. That card's busted. Fiendsmith cards. I kind of wish I played 2 Requiem instead of the 2nd Yama because there was unicorns and stuff, but that never actually came up today because I didn't play against that fucking deck much. But these were busted cards. The Unchained cards, because these are broken endboard pieces, and Shavara should be getting banned because this card, because of Shavara, is busted. Unbeatable board. And these 2 cards you just have to play. Obviously, this is the end part of the Solar Rage. Sorry?
It's the staple.
It is the staple of the format, and I have owned this card for a year when it was £80, so I feel obliged to use it. And then the other members of the Unbreakable end board. Usually, depending on what you open with, you can only get one or two of one of these, and this is obviously better, but this just solos, like, once you get into a grind game, it's like...
So you don't have them both against me?
Yeah.
The C's is really good against the five as well.
Yeah, it's just the only problem is that the Caesar struggles really badly into breakers, which Tenpai, the right gecky players, you're like, so side deck, if we're going second, we'll put in 3 Perulia and the Ball Drake, if it's good anyways, which it wasn't for the most of the day, so that was 6. We don't play Fuelos because we're trying to draw hand traps into hand traps to stop them playing completely. We're not going to tease them with a little bit of a weaker board. We're going to stop them completely and then just blow them out with Fiendsmith Castillo cards before using YUbel. This didn't really OTK go in second. You just put them on a weak board, crack their board easily, and then put an unbreakable board up, go in second. So aside so that's the going second cards. Going first side deck, Callby comes in every single game, obviously, and then
common Callby.
Yeah. Free throws come in every game as well. The reason why there's 1 talent in the main deck is because it's just a decent card, and being able to thrust into talents is just a nice bonus. And then the thrust targets we've got DDG for Snake Eyes and the Mirror Match, most things, and 2 D barrier for Tenpai. If you draw it, it's good. If you have to thrust for it, which I did quite a lot, then that's good as well. And then other good cards, we played Duster because you can thrust for it, and I was wondering whether there's going to be any little Timmy guys about. And then 2 Cosmic. Maybe you can swap the 1 D barrier for a Cosmic because Cosmic's really good against a lot of matchups. Hitting Kashtira Field Spell in Birth, things like that. It was decent. And then I play this as my extender. If I know my opponent's quite good and I'm going to have to like work through me players and just take my time and make sure that goes through right. This is the best. It's a really good game 3 extender. Because you play this, there's something back of Muckraker instead of the Samsari Laws because they can't Bestial it.
Oh, that's true.
So therefore you play around that and then you just do full combo.
Does anything else happen?
I don't know, I never summoned it today, but if I was going to summon it, I'd imagine it has another effect, but I don't read Resonator cards, so I don't know what that would be.
That's fair enough.
So that is the deck profile. Shout out. I have a small number of shout outs. So, first of all, shout outs to the boys at Team Mantra. I don't have the hoodie on, but Newcastle top squad. Joe, Jimmy, and Dan, the lads who came and made the journey worthwhile for us today because it's a long drive, doing it by himself. Ryan for testing and helping us with the perfect mathematics by the end of it. He did all the maths, he's an accountant. Shout out to the DB Grinder, it's my homie. He helped me a lot with my list for the last regional where I went terribly wrong. Shout out to Ruben, the world champion with YUbel, who basically I stole his idea of playing the cash cards and just did the maths better. And then shout out to the OnlyFans Lacrimar cosplayer, because without her $50 deck profile, I don't think I would have had the motivation to get the result today. So yeah, big thank you to her as well. And everyone, I'll leave a link to her OnlyFans in the description.